Types of earthing system as per IEC 60364. The type of earthing systems are IT, TT, TN. T means terra. Terra means ground or earth. This is a two-letter code. First letter represents type of earthing provided at source. Second letter represents type of earthing provided at equipment. Third letter or fourth letter type of conductor, either neutral or PE conductor or PEN conductor. PE means protective earth conductor. Coming to first system, IT system. First letter is I. I means type of earthing provided at source is. This is isolated through high resistor or high inductor. And second letter represents type of earthing provided at equipment. T means directly grounded or solid grounded. In this system, there is any fault at generation, during transmission, during distribution, or at load point. The fault current must be immediately diverted to ground, and the equipment, operating persons, and the power system must be protected. In this case, the type of protected devices are using is RCD, residual current devices. So if there is any fault in the system, thus fault current is immediately grounded and the fault part is isolated from the healthy section with the help of RCD. IT system is a three-phase, three-wire system. There is no neutral and there is no protective earth conductor. During fault conditions, the insulation must be monitored in order to prevent the insulation failure. Coming to TT system, this is a three-phase, four-wire system. First letter is T, second letter is also T. At source, direct grounding system is provided. At equipment also, direct grounding system is provided. If there is any fault at source, that is directed to ground immediately. Similarly, if there is any fault at the equipment, that is also directed to ground immediately. Type of protective devices are using is circuit breaker and residual current devices. In this case, the neutral is the fourth conductor. Coming to TN system. In TN system, we have three more classifications: TNC, TNS, TNCS. Here C means common. PE conductor and N conductor. PE means protective earth conductor, N is a neutral conductor. These two conductors are combined together. So this is known as TNC system. This is a three-phase, four-wire system. In TN system, the type of grounding provided at source is directly grounding system. There is no direct grounding system at equipment. It is indirectly grounded. If there is any fault at the equipment, the fault current travels along the PE conductor and it is grounded at source at the point. In the system, the type of protective equipment are using is circuit breakers and RCD. Coming to TNS system, in this case, the neutral conductor and the PEN conductor both are separate. Type of grounding provided at equipment is indirect and at source it is direct. If there is any fault at equipment, the fault current travels along the PE conductor and it is grounded at source at the point. So this is a three-phase, five-wire system. Coming to TNCS system, this is also three-phase, five-wire system at equipment level and it is three-phase, four-wire system at source level. Here neutral and PE conductor, these two are separate at equipment level, but these two are common at source level. At source is equals to PEN conductor, but at equipment these two are separate. If there is any fault at the equipment, this fault current travels along the protective earth conductor till the source point. At source point, it travels along the PEN conductor and it is grounded at source at the point only. So these are the various types of earthing systems as per IEC 60364. Various aspects of different earthing systems are tabulated here. Safety and protection, reliability, suitability and applications, isolation, fault detection and clearance. These are important. In IT system, the system neutral is connected to ground through resistor or inductor. Equipment is provided with dedicated earthing. Source earthing is isolated. This system is suitable for low fault currents. Insulation monitoring is required. Highly reliable. It can be used for environments where continuity of earth system is critical and fault isolation is at most important. Source earth is fully isolated. Type of protective equipment, RCD, residual current devices. Coming to TT system, the source is also solidly grounded. Equipment is also solidly grounded. So independent earthing systems are provided for source and ground. This is highly protective system. The system is highly reliable. This can be used for isolated areas where temporary installations are provided. As the source and equipment both are having independent earth pits or earthing networks, so the transfer of fault current from one location to other location can be prevented, such as fault transfer from equipment to source and fault transfer from source to equipment can be prevented. Type of protective equipment, RCDs for detection and disconnection. In TN system, we have common earthing, means the equipment is indirectly grounded at source only. So there is no direct grounding for the equipment. So the equipment grounding is dependent on source grounding. So this is not highly protective but effective. Frequent maintenance of source earthing network is required. This is dependent on source earthing system only. Applications, this can be used in distribution networks. As the equipment is not having direct earthing system, so the fault current is transferred to the source because the fault current is grounded at source earthing only. Type of protective equipment, circuit breakers and RCDs. In TNS system, PEN conductor is used. Neutral and protective earth conductor both are combined or common. In this case also, equipment do not have direct earthing system, so that this is also effective earthing system. Frequent monitoring of source earthing is required. So this is also dependent and maintenance of PEN conductor is required. Applications where separate PE conductor is not possible. Here the fault currents are transferred from equipment to source through PEN conductor. Neutral and earth both may get affected. Type of protective equipment using is RCD and circuit breakers. In TNS system, separate neutral and PE conductors are provided. As equipment do not have any direct earthing system and it is indirectly connected to source earthing system, it is dependent on source earthing network. Provides effective protection. Frequent maintenance of neutral conductor and protective earth conductor is required. This type of system can be applied for new installations. Separate neutral and separate PE conductor are provided. Mostly the fault currents are carried by PE conductor only. The protective equipment using is RCDs and circuit breakers.